Right. So my recipe has decided to only print the method and then Boris Johnson thing on the back. And then no ingredients, which is great, but I know what I need anyway. And it's called Cacio E Pepe, I think. Basically, pasta, not spaghetti, but we're going with it. Cheese, Boccacelli, something like that. I'm not sure what the cheese is called. I've got the wrong cheese as well. I've just got red Leicester, which isn't ideal, but we're going to make it work. And then you need peppercorns, and that is basically it, and some water. And I'm adding in mushrooms because they're about to go off, so I need to use them. So this is something I saw, as you can see from this morning. And as you can see from the, let me move you back a bit. As you can see from the ingredient, the method, there is an alternative method. But you need, actually no, you don't need anything else. You definitely need the right cheese for the one that for the alternative method. But we're going to do it as best as we can. Basically like a peppery broth. So I saw John Tyrone do this on this morning 2 days ago for Eamon and Ruth, and it looked brilliant. I've just got slightly different ingredients. So I've got the water here. I'm going to boil the water. I'm making one portion, so obviously double it, triple it, whatever. So I'm going to go with that amount of pasta. Literally only want one portion, you don't want loads and loads. And now the third thing you do is you say it's printed the method, started on step 4. So you want to roast you want a whole tablespoon of peppercorns per person. So like one of these like gigantic spoons. I don't know if I've even got enough. I'm just gonna how do you take the lid off? I might as well just pour them all in because I didn't realise we were low on peppercorns. Can't get the lid off. Ideally need this lid off. I doubt I've got any more. Didn't realise. How low I was in peppercorns. I'm just gonna. That'll probably do. Probably got enough for 2 portions in my peppercorn thing. You need a whole tablespoon. I didn't actually use that in the end, so we can go back. And you're going to roast the peppercorns, and then you're going to make like a broth. And we're going to add, thing is, you need, with the cheese is the bit, you stir it like salad. It's like salad. I'm going to add mushrooms. I'm going to add mushrooms for a bit of, we say, veg. So this recipe is actually without mushrooms. So basically a peppery broth with cheese and pasta, and you have, and it and it has to be dry pasta, like this sort of pasta, not fresh pasta, because you need the starch. You have to have starch. You need the starch. That's going to take around 10 minutes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to chop the mushrooms really, really small. I've got a mini chopping board, which I think I beat you on with it purple on the back. And you're going to chop your mushroom. This is like an extra. So if you want to do it exactly how you're meant to do it, then you do it basically without the veg. So it's just basically peppercorn broth, cheese and pasta. I think 2 mushrooms will be enough. I'm making 1 portion, so double it if you need more. It's called Cacio E Pepe. I think it means cheese or something. Now you need lots of grated cheese. Ideally it's Pacelli. I think it's Pacelli. It's a cheese beginning with P anyway. And I've got red mustard, which I think is still in date. Yeah, because cheese never really will. If you open cheese, make sure it goes in a tight container or it will go off in like a couple of days. If it's not open, it will last like 3 months. So we're going to grate the cheese. And this is potentially just cheese sauce. So you need a lot of cheese. But we might grate some more later because we've got to get roasting these peppercorns. Just roast them on a dry pan, dry heated pan. I'm not really sure why the pasta's done that. I'm sure it will be alright. The pasta will take around 10 minutes from the start, so probably about 5 more minutes in there. Give it a good stir. After around 2 minutes, you're going to add a splash of olive oil. Going to wait for them to like crackle. When John Tyrone did this on This Morning for Ruth and Eamon, he did it in like 5 minutes, but they get everything pre-prepped. This will probably take 10-15 minutes. So you're going to actually do it till the peppercorn started like cracking. I need this chopping board again, so I'm going to put the mushrooms in there. They are eventually going to go in there anyway. So you can hear the cracking noise, can't you? So what we're going to do is we're going to put them. We're going to put the peppercorn onto the chopping board, and we're gonna chop them up. But what you're gonna do is cook the mushrooms. This is the added bit, so this is an optional bit. You're gonna fry them in the same pan to get that like lovely flavour. Now whilst that's chopping, you're gonna chop your peppercorns up so they're even smaller. So you give them a good chop. Give them a good chop, and then once you've given them a good chop, you're going to put the crushed bit into a bowl. I actually like raw mushrooms, so if they're not 100% cooked, it's fine by me. So now you need a ladle. And you're going to put 1 ladle full of the starchy water into your bowl with the peppercorns to make a nice peppercorny broth. And you get that nice, starchy flavours, and that creates like a sauce. It's actually making cheese sauce. So you get your peppercorn and you mix it up. You mix it up like so. I'm not sure when to add the mushrooms, so that's the additional part. And what you do is, you've got your peppercorn like broth. You're going to leave it for a couple of minutes just to like set. And while that's set, you check your pasta. Now whilst it's setting, you can do the next part. Sprinkle half of the cheese across the peppery water and leave to stand. So you're going to put, you don't need more cheese, I can tell you now I'm going to need more cheese. You're going to put the cheese around the side. You're going to put the cheese around the sides of the peppery broth. And then you're going to leave it to do its thing. And we're going to grate more cheese. Because we had hardly, I don't know how much cheese we actually need because the recipe didn't print only the method printed. This red lettuce is my favourite, but it's not really the right cheese for this. It is my favourite. You need more cheese to go on the top. If you don't like it really like peppery, then don't put loads of pepper, but it is a whole tablespoon per person. Might as well finish the whole block. I love cheese, the more the merrier. I'm actually going to wash my hands because they're all cheesy. So now you've got your like peppery broth and your cheese should be melting in. I'm not sure how nice it's actually going to taste. Essentially, and then you're going to mix it in a bit. Essentially made a peppery cheesy sauce. Now we're going to add the mushrooms. This is the additional part, as I keep saying. The whole point of this is a peppery broth with cheese and you mix the mushroom in. It says, when the pasta is cooked, lift out from the pan with tongs and place in a bowl. Sprinkle the remaining cheese over the top and leave to stand for 1 minute. So like you would normally do with pasta, you would normally drain your pasta with a colander. Do not drain your pasta. Get your tongs and you basically fish it out and in, because then you get that moisture from the starchy water. Do not drain your pasta, but we have to check it's cooked. Which it probably is because it's been in there a while. Try and get all of it out if possible. This is 1 portion worth. One portion, so obviously double, triple it. Next thing you do, whilst it's hot, it's ASAP now. Now it's warm. Whilst it's hot, you have to quickly put your cheese in before your pasta cools down. And you're going to go around the edge with the cheese. And go around the edge. And then it should melt in. Now this is the bit the most complicated bit, is you don't stir it, should we say. Stir the pasta. These are the best tools I can use. But what you do is you toss it like a salad. You toss your pasta like a salad. You know how you toss a salad? It's like a salad toss. I have made a really small portion, but it is only my lunch. Then you've got some nice cheesy pasta. Now all we've got to do now is plate it up on a nice plate. And it is really that quick and easy. It's literally peppery broth, cheese and pasta, and that is it. And it looks alright even though I've got the wrong cheese and wrong pasta. I knew the pasta would be alright. The actual one they used was spaghetti but thicker. Just knocked the cheese thing on the floor, so I have to clean it up after. So we're going to lift the pasta up. I don't know the delicate format for this. Hopefully it tastes really nice. And then you can, oh, I know what I might do. This is also an added extra, because this is not how you normally do it. And I might sprinkle a little bit of basil over the top. And there you have it. It's called Cacio E Pepe, something like that. I will leave it down below where you can find the recipe and where to find it. And now it's taste test time. I've just taken my plate over here for a few snapshots. So basically what we have made today, if I move some of my utensils out of the way, is a peppery broth with cheese and pasta and added mushroom and basil. And that's essentially what it is. I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but now it's taste test time. So I know you're going to tell me off for cutting my spaghetti like this, but hopefully I'm scared it's too peppery. The pepper is pretty strong. Yeah, I say it's had too much pepper in that for me, but it is really, really nice though. The pasta is cooked to perfection. Everything's cooked beautifully. Just a tad too much pepper for me personally. I think it's a whole tablespoon, which is quite a lot. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, I normally do desserts, but I thought I'd change it up a bit and show you a pasta dish that I saw this morning a few days ago. And I hope you like it, and I'll see you very, very soon. Oh yeah, I'll give this like a 6, because it is too much pepper for me, but it is really, really nice pasta. I'd probably do it without pepper. But then there's probably no point, because the whole point of it is pepper, in the pepper broth. But anyway, I'll leave all the actual ingredients you need, because I have changed it a bit, down below. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon.